Okay, now here I am, because I didn't want to have to put 1 minute of a video up if it didn't all stay together. Okay, so we're doing part 2 now. So we're going to go out this way. We're just going to basically fill all this in with little foggy bits, I suppose. They are. And make a little cornflower. I hope that's what I'm telling you, the right thing. I could call hubby in and ask him if that's what they are. Can't Google it because I haven't got a computer in here. Very soothing this is to me, stitching. Love it. It's not very often though that there's quiet time. And you just keep going round until you feel like that is a fluffiness to it that is enough. Oops. Which will be a little bit before that'll happen here, because it's got a long way to go yet. I don't know whether to have my groceries delivered tomorrow or not. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. If I go out on my gopher, my scooter, I will get drenched. We now have our Woolworths store where we can get our groceries delivered, which is awesome. The only thing I don't like is I hate waiting for the people to deliver it, because you have a time of line of about 3 they give you 3 hours, like between 3 and 6, you know. Come on, I mean, I know we're not going anywhere, but still waiting for somebody to deliver your food, and that is annoying. Well, you know, that's a big gap as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so now we want to put a few more extras in, but we don't want to take away the integrity of the stitch that we've put in there. So I'm going to go in between those, a few of these, and put, you know, bring it down here like so. We don't want to lose that that look that's there to start with, because I hope it doesn't, I hope I don't wreck it. But you know what? I'm sure it'll be alright. I don't want to make it too fluffy, well, you know, too full, because I still want to see what's there, you know. So I'm putting these in between or over top of the other ones, because I still want to have this look that I'm going for here. I'll bring one round this way. Oh, hang on. Why do I put it through here and see what it looks like? Something I've pulled up there too tight. You need to be careful about that. If you start to do it too tight, for goodness sake, take it undone and fix it. There's nothing worse than trying to fiddle with it after it, you know. It's really annoying. Well, to me it is. To try and fix something after you've wrecked it, you might as well just fling it and start again. I do unpull. I unpull. I will unpull it if it's not right. Okay. Now, there we go. Oops. Now, I don't know if I've done enough, but it doesn't look too bad, because I don't want to fill it in too much, because I've noticed in the past some different ones I've done, I've regretted putting too much in it. You can go too far with some things. You lose what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, you do. I feel that way anyway. I've got sticky tape stuck to my arm here, because sorry about that, but I've got my things taped down, and the sticky tape was coming off me mat. I'm taped down so it won't slide away. Hope it doesn't go anywhere today, because I'll have to stick it down after. Alright, so now we've got that piece for that bit, and I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to finish this for you, okay, because you're not going to be able to get my hand down in there to fix it, to sew it. You've got to sew it before you put the bag together, okay? So we put another bit over here, which I'm only going to do a small amount of today. Do a small one. You don't want it to be the same size, because necessarily these are only just starting to get bigger. Okay. Whoops, I keep losing my thread, because obviously the needle that I'm using has got a really big hole in it because I was using it before, and that's why my thread keeps coming undone, because it keeps getting out easy. You know, you don't want it something like that. It's annoying. But and then too, the fact that it's too short as well would be another issue. I can tell the difference when you change the needle. See, this is not as good a one that I was just using. Now you can do any of those ribbon flowers that I showed you as well on one of these, or you can put it on organza. You can use a piece of organza fabric to put it onto. I really do like calico because that can look elegant as well as being shabby, or you know, it has its own. Just depends what you put on it. You know, you can give it the ability to look like anything. Now, of course, I've come over there too far. I'm going to go back this way and make my little thing, collect it up under there so it can go back down. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I might put that in the wrong place, I think. I did too. Let's undo that. So I've done that wrong. Wait a minute. Now I need to put it across there. Yes, okay, I get it. Sorry about that. Come on. It's amazing, isn't it? Don't think it hardly rained at winter time, and now it's summertime. It's decided that it's going to rain for us, or spring, which is really weird because we could have did with it before. But anyway, now that's going to go up there, and that goes down into there. Now I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing here. How's that look? Flourish. I can whip one more in there with this tiny bit of thread, I think. I'm going to put it across that one a bit. I'm not terrible. I'm going to use the last piece of thread if I have to. But I've done it, been known to do it many times, because I don't want to throw the thread away, plus I don't want to have to rethread the needle and all them other things. So that's okay. That looks fine. Lovely flower. If it's not, that doesn't look like anything, it's called a sport, because it's a good sport and it'll be anything, okay? That's what we were taught once. An old lady, a friend told me that's what she does if it doesn't look. But that looks really a bit off, so I might have to actually fix it up a bit more. Getting another piece of thread here. Just a lot of people pull them apart like that. I don't. I just drag it down because it works for me. It doesn't knot it or anything. It just, you just pull it through like so. You probably didn't even see what I did you? I just pulled that off there. I think I've showed you before, but I must remember now that I've got to tell you again, because I've got lots of different people on here watching than what I had first when I first taught all this stuff. So I really love to share what I know and while I'm doing my crafting to help people learn. Okay, so now I'm going to put another one of these in between this one, because I'm not happy with the look of that yet. Okay. I could end up with anything, couldn't I? Hope not. I'll just pull that down in there first so I can look at it to see where I should go now. Okay, out here. I'm afraid this one doesn't look as good as the first one, but he's not too bad. He's not too bad at all. Okay, now there. Our youngest daughter's coming at the weekend. She lives at the moment probably 3 hours away, so she's come at the weekend and she's going to teach here at Parks, because she's in uni and she's learning teaching, and of course, and she's done all the childcare one, and she's qualified for that. Now she's doing the other part for the older children. And it's a really strange thing. She's very, you know, hadn't had a lot to do with kids, and I didn't think she'd be a teacher, but I thought she'd be a police lady, but I think she'll be alright. I'm sure she has a a way about her, you know. That's really cool. But anyway, takes certain people to deal with certain jobs, I believe. Some people are not good at what they do. Not people, are they? And it's a shame, you know, you see people out there in the world and they've got no idea how to treat others. I should probably stay home. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person today. Oh dear. It's true, I'm sure everybody's had a bad experience with somebody from time to time. Anyway, so now I'm up to the last one, okay? 3 is good. You can do 5, 7, 3. Don't do 1. Eye doesn't like it. Your eye does not like it. It's all to do with the design. All to do with the eye does not like one thing. Oh, it just depends, I suppose, if you want to just put one thing, but it's better to have 3. Even if the other 2 are tiny, tiny, tiny. You know, and it depends, I suppose, what you're doing as well. You know, you want to be able to... Don't get excited because we're not finished yet, because I think I need to put a little French knot on the ends of it somehow. I do think I need to put a little French knot, so we will get the French knot in today after all. Well, it's good that you're going to do a project with the stitching that I've showed you, and after I've finished this I might do a haul video, but I've seen a lady that is Elegant Lights, I think her name is. Hope so. I hope I got that right. And the name is, and I forgot. Isn't that terrible? But she did a haul video, but she also showed us what she made with what she hauled, and that was just the way to go, I thought. Now that's right. People usually say to me, I'd like to see what you're going to make with that. And I just usually put it down and never get back to it until another year or 2. So I'm thinking I might want to make a couple of things with what I haul home. What do you reckon? And that'll give you an idea of what I'm going to do with it, won't it? I can talk about it, but I best if I do something with it. Okay, now I've got... Whoops, what happened there? Oh no, it's all right. This is a bit... Look, it's a flower, and they're not exactly perfect. They're just beautiful, right? So now I'm going to put a little thing around the outside. I need something... What am I going to say? Do I need a little something around there? No, something in the middle. That's what I need. I'm in the wrong place. I want the middle, not the outside. Now I've got a bit of yellow here. It's in this bag of a little piece of work that my daughter was doing. She left it, and I've been saving saving it, because I'll say to her one day, look what you did. You didn't quite finish that cross stitch, but... And I've been using your thread. It's not exactly something I think she's never going to do, so it doesn't matter really. I've got enough to share. Now I'll have 2 pieces of thread to do this with. I'll pull that off there, okay, I suppose. Right, now I'm going to probably have to put these videos up 2 separate days. I don't know yet. See what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to come up through the centre, and I want to put... Do I want a French knot? Why not? Or I can just go out like that. Little stripy bits. Every time I have a mouthful of water, excuse me, I get a... Anyway. Yeah, I would have used 1 thread if I wanted to do that, so let's do a couple of French knots in the centre of it. Because I'm sure they've got little bubbly bits in the middle of them. Everything has got a little... Where it came from, the stameny bits or whatever. Okay, that was a bit hard. I'm only going to put 1 there. Only needs 1. Now I'm going to end that off. I hope you see how I did that, otherwise I'm going to have to show you again. I will show you again. And end this off. Now end that off? Yeah. I hope so. It's falling apart. That would not be a good look. Okay, another, make a knot, or not, it's up to you. Okay, now, if you were if you were paying a teacher to teach you to do this, you'd have to learn to do the back stitch. You couldn't do the knot, okay, because he'd have to teach you the exact same way. This teacher's going to tell you how to do it, because how she does it, okay? So that's all right. I was watching a video with my husband the other day, and the poor man kept on saying, well, I'm not actually a teacher, I'm just showing you what I know. Well, I am a teacher, but I'm going to show you how I do it now anyway, okay? This is my thing, so please don't judge me. Okay, right. Now, there's one. You come up through the bottom, and you wrap him around twice, and you hold the work so it's not going to get all squished up, okay? And you push that down there, like so, and you're going to make 3 in this one. I did tell you not to make one of anything, but that little flower's a bit skew whiff, and he's hanging around in the breeze, so we can just say that that's what he looks like, okay? That's the go of him. So there's 3 knots in there, okay? Now if I go a bit slower on the next one, you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, I think. Now I'll end this off. So we just pick up a few of the threads. Don't go through the material. Go through twice and then come back through your loop and pull it up, and that's tight enough and won't go anywhere, okay? But don't pull it too tight that you buckle it. I hope I'm not doing that. There's a little bit of a... Okay. Now we're going to come up through the bottom here, and we're going to go round and round like this. 1, 2, wait a minute, 1, 2, and we go down in there, and then we do another one, come up. Now hang on to your thread, everything, keep hold of it all, push that down in there. Keep hold of it and very carefully until, whoops, I let go. But it still worked for me, and I like it, because it might not if you let go. Might not work. Might all cobble up. And these are very hard to undo, so you'd have to undo the whole thing. And don't let that put you off, though, because it's really, really, really worth keep going, because, you know, it really is. It's really worth to keep going. And I'm going to actually come over here and maybe put another couple in that one, because I don't think that it has enough. And you can see that as you go what, you know, what it looks like. Because you see that's very, this is nice and full, and this is a bit sparse, that one. A bit more open, but he's still a bit sparse, isn't he? Yeah. So I'm going to put another couple of knots on in the centre of it. This could be a lot of different flowers, I'm sure. The world's full of them. Now, I do like this idea to put in other things. I mean, to put on your tags, to put in your patches, because I do like doing... If you haven't got any pieces of embroidery that's old that you want to recycle, like from old doilies or things, you can just do this, do your own. But this is also a good thing to do your own for in the first place anyway. Now that's a bit lumpy, not too bad though. You can't, that can't be helped, because you've got a lot of ending off there, and I don't want it to go anywhere. Okay, so I have got a seam down the middle of that, and I'm not happy about that seam, and I should have fixed that before with my trusty little iron, shouldn't I? I'm going to plug him in now and give him a little iron. Don't iron over your embroidery though. That's probably not the way to go. Okay, you do that. Towel, you don't iron your embroidery. And I do need a spot of water, don't I? I do have a spray in here, but I don't have any water at the moment. I'm going to put a little tiny bit, but that'll take forever. Let's just see if I can get it out without doing any spraying. Because now I want to put the bag together to show you how that will be done, okay? I'll just hot the iron. Whoops, get it off there, Sonya. My goodness me. Please nobody panic though. Right, Now we'll be needing something across the top of this. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see what happens. Something would be nice, wouldn't it? Something. I've got a bit of trim and stuff, so what do I feel like I should put across there? Oh, that's a shame. That's what I found was a piece of a little dress that I'd cut up, and I thought, well, that would be good, but it's the wrong colour, the frilly bit, wrong colour. I've got to iron this too because I'll have to make something out of these. This is awesome. This is. Wow, that'd make a neat bag, wouldn't it? Oh, it would. I just, Anyway, I'm going to show you what I bought. I'm going to show you other things yet, so we'll do that another day. Let's see if we can get this ironed without... That's just the calico, because I have one of those irons that's got nothing on the bottom. It doesn't spurt out because I haven't got... It's a travel one, and it's very, very old, but it works. And that's all we need. We need for it to work. Yeah, I didn't iron my crease out. Look at that. Oh no, naughty. I should have did that before. Okay. I've got my glass of water here. We used to do this in the old days, didn't you? Before people thought about a spray bottle. Or that fancy stuff that you use. Some fancy stuff. The spray in the container, which mine is sitting somewhere around me. You can see nearby. Okay, please dry without doing a watermark. Come on. I'm not tea dyeing you. No watermark, please. You think I dodged a bullet there? I think I might have done. I am ironing it, but I've got my embroidery face down on the towel so it will not flatten it. So it ruin the business. Okay, it won't flatten it. All right. Still haven't got all that water off, but I've got the what's the name out? Got the crease out. Oh, there we go. Isn't that cool, hey? Don't you just love it? I do. Now put this on the floor, unplug it, for goodness sake. My husband this morning, as he always does, cooked my breakfast. Always makes me egg on toast. And come back in from outside after you've been watering and said, oh dear, I thought I left the thing on all night, he said. He forgot he cooked breakfast. Now, I want something in here over the top of that. Right? And the only thing I have, I think the cat had the other day, he thought he was going to have a game with it. Where is that stuff? It's like a stiffening thing. Stiffening stuff. But you don't have to do that because then that makes it too complicated, doesn't it? It should not pull undone. It will not pull undone. So I'm going to do halfway across here. If you like, you can put something over that. Okay? You can put a piece of calico on it. You can put a piece of calico on the whole of the inside if you want to, and then it'll be lined. But then that's a lot of to go to if you want to use this as a scented sachet or something, which you probably will because it's down to a very small thing. So you don't probably need to put the covering on the inside. So I want to go halfway across like I did with the other one, and try not to make a big mark on it, Sonia, because you want to be able to get that off. So that's 6.5, so we need 3.25, and I'm just going to do a tiny thing there, fair on the end. And we're going to come over and we're going to put this a little way past it, like we did. I'm going to go back this way, like we did with the other things, the other bags. And we're just going to go a little way past that. And we're going to lay it flat, and we're going to put some glue along there. Okay, when I say past that, past my mark, I just want enough there that I can glue it shut. Now I'm going to have to make sure this is straight, because that could end badly if it's not. So maybe I should have a mark up this end too, right? Because the fabric's not going to do what the paper will and go straight for you. So we need 3.25. Look how much difference that is. Oh, can you see how far out I am? Look at that. See, this is 3. Oh, hang on. That's 3.25 there. Oh no, that's right. I've got it right. Just as well I measured it, because that comes over there and it'll come over from there to there. Okay, if you can see me scary measurement thing. Scary rule. Now I only want a thin line of glue, but we do need it all the way down. And I don't know why I don't get my tiny little glue bottle and use it, because it's got glue in it. There we go. Now I hope it doesn't squirt out when I close this over. But I've got to be careful, make sure I get that nice and lined up straight by using your eye in the top and the bottom of the fabric. And just very carefully do that. I'm going to stick the ruler in there for a minute. I don't think it'll stick to the ruler, but I don't want it to be skew whiff either. Okay. Now we could sew it if you want to. You can sew it if you feel like, but I'm going to leave it because I wanted to have that little straggy look. I'm not too worried about that. I'm quite partial to it. I'm going to have to put a bit of tape on this thing here that keeps flicking up here on my arm, getting caught on everything. Okay, bit of masking tape comes in handy. Right, I'm going to put it this way too. We'll get, that's enough. That's enough. Do it later. You've got to put the whole thing down after, because it's going to all go skew whiff on me in a minute. The slightest thing, hey, can really annoy you when you're doing something, especially if you're doing something crafty. If you haven't got it done, if you haven't got a good area to do it in, it'll upset you and you won't want to do it at all. Now, I've gone to the side just a tad there when you, look at that, I'll move it over a little bit. Here we go. Is that still up the middle? Yes. Give me a little line, give me a little squish of that. Just a tiny little bit. Don't touch the mat, Sonia. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to. It's not very hot anyway. Mix it a bit. Okay. Now the bottom, we're going to do the same. I'm not going to cut it off with the pink and shears. I'm going to leave it like that. I might do this part here with them though. I'm going to take it up to there. I just want this to be a bit more solid. Okay, so I'm going to come across here like that. Okay. When I say a bit more solid, I'd like the bag to be, no, it doesn't matter, it's a bit too fussy. I'm sure it won't, nothing will fall out of it. I mean, you know, so we'll cut across there, eh? So it won't be so heavy. We'll take it across here like we did the others. And if you watch the other one, you'll know how I did that. And I will have that like that, you know, just for the sake of it, just because I can. Okay. But so you can put anything in this. It doesn't have to be one of those. It wasn't meant to be a potpourri bag. It's meant to be a, or is it a sachet? It's meant to be a gift bag. So I think that we're going to just leave the, we're not going to put anything in it, okay? I've got a tiny bit there, I can snip that off, because he's coming from the back. Or does there go to the corner of my bag? Oh, bless me soul, look what I did. Let's just take that up a bit further now, Sonia. There we go. He must be getting ready to go to the doctor already. Goodness me, the time goes quick round here. I must have been in here a long time talking to you. Okay. He just has to have his stitches out. He had a few things taken off his head and his face the other day. You've got to be careful of the Australian weather. Gives you little cancer things, but they're not bad. They're not melanomas. That's good though. I think they're going to actually freeze these off. They cut a bit off it, and now they're going to. He said he's sitting there thinking, oh dear, because they were cancerous. He said he's sitting there thinking, oh dear, me time, I've had a good life. And then he came back and told him they weren't. He said, you're not going to die yet for a long time. He told him he's not going to actually get. He hasn't actually got. Now I've got myself into a flap here. Just calm down, Sonia. Wait a minute, nobody panic. Come on now, come on. I'm going to fix this because I'm not going to leave it like it. It's going to scare me to bits if I do that. I can't cut any more off the bottom without losing how my flower's going to look. So I'm just going to trim. You can't even see what I'm doing, I suppose. I'm just going to trim this off here where I had it turned up to, because it's not straight. Okay, now let's see if I can do it properly this time. Is that straight? My goodness me. Now we'll turn that back and we'll snip this up here. Now my glue, I don't know how yours will work, but mine has dried, so that's good. It's a good thing. The reason I'm doing this is because I cut a hole in the bottom of my bag. Ah dear, it's a funny shape, but you know what? It's well on my head. I think I better stick that down. I'm a bit ahead, not much, because I don't have any. I haven't got anything to play with here. I've gone too far. I've gone too far now. Oh dear, I'm sorry about that, people. Please try not to go too far. Oh dear, it's okay. It's fine. It's all good now. I'm actually going to have to do something with that, because you know what? I don't want to lose my piece of embroidery. I just do not want to lose that. And these bits here, they're stressing me out now, because I don't have a hole in my bag. Can't seem to fix that piece up. Let me see. I can do this. Give me a piece of lace. Somebody give me a piece of lace. Piece of lace. I'll fix that. Actually, this would be nice. Just let me see this. Oh, I should show you what I'm doing, shouldn't I? Sorry. I might put that across there. Hey, what do you reckon? Should I need to put it front and back? Okay, that's a bit heavy, but you know, it could work. Or we can go with a tiny piece, see how that works. I don't know what we're going to put across the top. How about this bit? That seems nice. Ooh, okay. Or this piece is connected up to that bit. Oh dear, how do I do this? Okay, so let's just put the box back, because if I start digging out everything, it won't be good, will it? That's my box of bits. Now, I'm going to fix this. I do like the pom-pommy thing on the bottom, and I do like this tiny little bit. The pom-pommy thing gives it a bit more of its own character, doesn't it, really? So let's try this and put the lace on the back. Okay, let's go along here. Like that, because I think that looks really cool. Is that the wrong way? It is too, Sonia. It is the wrong way. You got glue on the wrong end. That's okay. It'll dry out and it won't look too bad. It'll keep it all together. Ah dear. Cut that off there. Watch out for the bag, Sonia. Watch out for your bag. Right, you got it? Yeah, okay. Now, you know, I said I wanted that look. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I like that look at all. Please don't muck yours up like I'm mucking mine up. I'm not going to give this to anybody. You don't have to worry. But I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to take that off there a bit, because I don't like it at all. I'm wrong. I do not like that. I'm cutting it off. Really serious. I bet you've never seen a video like this before. I might get a thumbs down or two, but you know what? I'm having a go at crafting. It does not go perfect for everybody all the time, I'm telling you now. It does not. It's something that when you know, you're having a look at that. That looks really good along there. It's meant to be there. That's why it went wrong. You see? That's how I'm looking at it. This was meant to be on there to give it nice finish. Even though that piece is going down the the back here, and it's not ended off, you can always turn yours under. You don't have to leave, watch out for the bags on it, you don't have to leave yours naked, or you know, like naked, you know, out there like that. Now it's got a bit of hard part on there, but look, if I'm not giving it to anyone, like I said. I'm going to keep it as a reminder of how what I did, I suppose, but I won't be giving it away because it's not done properly and it's got glue all over it. But don't you do that. See, now I've made it, you know what to do and what not to do, okay? So you're not going to muck it up like I did. Now I do like them pom-pommy things on the bottom. I do love that look. The top part of it, I'm not going to touch it, you know. You probably don't blame me, I suppose. But let's leave it like this. Let's leave it long. Let's not chop any more off the top of it because that might really wreck it, you know. And then you could just tie it up with something like this because it goes with that. And I don't know, I've got a piece of wire hooked up in here off these jewellery bits, which is not good because I really want a piece of this mauve. Here we go, got it off. Now nobody worry about that. So you can use whatever you want to around your bag to fasten it up. Okay, because when you put whatever it is you're going to be putting in it, let me see, what can I put in there? Oh, don't tell me it's time for him to go. I just don't believe that. I don't know what happened to the day. He was leaving at 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock, anybody? I suppose you can't tell me that, can you? I might just sit, oh no, I don't want to sit that down there, whatever it is. Let's put this down in there. This way. Okay, so we'll put this piece of paper down in there. That's too long. Tear a bit off there. Put it down in there. See, whatever you've got in your bag, you're still going to see your embroidery. And this was the main part of the thing, was to show you that, you know, what you can make for a personal thing, you know, to give somebody. This look nice with a nice cake of soap in it or something, and a couple of little hankies, because a lot of people, especially older ones these days, have got everything, you know, and it's just nice to have a nice little gift. Or you can put it in your book, in your journals, and use it to put tags in, okay? It's just an idea that I thought, well, I'm going to make some bags today, and I'm going to cut the end off that, or will I make a knot in it? I don't know. It's a bit tricky. I don't want it to fray undone. It might fray undone, so I'll put a... Oh, dear, I hope it's not raining. So he's got to walk up the street. Okay, so I've done that now. Trial and error, but it all goes together somehow because it just does. Alright, so if you've got, I think that'd look really nice, wouldn't it? Present it as a present for somebody, and put a ticket on here for a tag. Put a little tag on there. It's got a tag, look at that. I'll put a hole in that, fasten it to there, and I've got a nice little gift bag. Okay, so I made that one today, which I didn't embellish, and this one today that I did. So I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you leave me some feedback, and I hope you have a go at making something like I've made, and I'm going to talk to you later, so everybody have a good day, okay? And look after yourselves. We'll talk to you after. Please leave a comment, tell me what you think. I love to see what you wrote, because I like to talk to you. I'm sort of talking to you now, but I know that you've actually listened to me and talk back or whatever. Okay, so thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.